Hello? Oh my gosh. Man, I love Streamlabs. Holy cow. Oh, okay. Okay. 1 minute. I'm gonna check the audio, see if it's not too loud. Hopefully it isn't. Okay, actually it's a little loud. So do you want these numbers? There we go. So, SCP Daybreak. Whoa. This is messed up. Oh, wait, no it isn't. We're good. We're good. I have no idea what. Whoa, this is like. Oof. Credits. Okay, let's start the game. Apparently it's a horror game. I don't know how horror. Oh my god.
Berman, report to Sector F, maintenance.
So when day breaks, it's essentially the apocalypse. Dogs aren't real, and you've never seen one. I just came from there. Sector F. Yeah, this wobbling effect is crazy. Are we It's gonna make me sick. Oh my god. Also, VSync is not turned on. Holy. Where's the lore at? Uh oh. Bro, this place got like pooped on.
Dr. Owens, report to Sector A, upper offices.
Maintenance? Ooh, this place has seen better days. That's for sure. There's no tape in it. Huh.
This sector is offline for repairs. Please come back later.
Guess you can't go in there. So, what am I doing down here? Oh. It's glowing. What am I doing? Oh well, I guess I'm heading back up. Unless I'm actually supposed to. Is that piano? Walk through here. Whoa, you can walk over here. Oh, hell nah. I'm gonna get myself killed. I'm going back. Nah, I'm not doing that. Okay, so they said Sector F upper levels, or Sector A upper levels. The question is, how do I get to the upper levels? Speed run, speed run. Speed run. But like, what is this camera thing? Wait, tips sunlight is angled. Look at the sun rays to avoid it. Oh. Environmental storage. See, lower cells. Are these all D-boys? Highly doubt that. Came from here. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, here we go. Ah, I missed one door. Okay, dear Alex Borman, as staff are mostly on leave lately, I've hired you to manage the IT and maintenance services of the site. Here's your flashlight. Find a maintenance manager downstairs. Site Director Owens. Now I hit this. I think the site director is dead. Hate to be like that. I can actually see. Ish. Oh. Says open. Oh, I'm stuck. Then this has to open. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, I'm stuck. Ah! Oh no! Let's restart that.
Sector F, maintenance. Dr. Owens, report to Sector A, upper offices.
It's definitely not just me alive.
This sector is offline for repairs. Please come back later.
Okay, well, this is like literally the only thing I can think of right now. Okay, I'm lost. Bro! Maybe something else is openable now that I have the flashlight. Like this thing. Oh, I can't hop over. Am I supposed to check all the phones?
Log number 20.
Oh my god.
10th, 1993. So, the site has been on light lockdown for the past few days for maintenance. Higher ups say half the site could collapse if these repairs aren't done. Don't know why now, but hey, I won't judge. Also, some new dude is arriving tomorrow. Some maintenance and IT worker, advanced skills type of dude. Apparently, he's off site. Don't know why they'd allow anyone else to come in, especially from another company. Once again, won't judge. Already occupied with this little investigation I started. More in the second cassette I have laying around somewhere. And plus, it's more fun to hide these in places. I have too many of them anyway.
I don't know what I hit. I hit E. Okay, the camera wobble is crazy. This IT guy definitely fell off something, like, Jesus. Oh, they said go to Sector A. Where is these people at, bro? Where am I going? Swear to God. Alright, now that I had the tape, maybe now I can go over here. See, there's an interactable in there. That maybe they wanted me to parkour on top of the thingy. But no. Okay, I'm lost. I'm pulling up a tutorial. Oh, I didn't even notice. I have my stream pulled up. Okay. Oodis. Skip.
video. Recorded message. Very few survivors in this situation, and we've got to figure out just how Daybreak becomes an SCP Daybreak. The situation? The SC group. Okay. Trial occurred due to its nature. The anomaly cannot be contained. The current conventional arms. Amazing. Oh. I'm tracking you with the security system. We're gonna get you out of there. Good, get me out of here. Oh, what's this? Who is that? He's so tall.
Oh, this is not the same game, bro. Okay, well, maybe this is just a demo version. Well, I think it is just a demo. Hello. Welcome. Oh my god, my cat. You happy now? Okay, so interesting so far. Nothing has happened. But there was like stuff on the scene page, like avoid the sunlight. Oh my god, there's a crouch. Ba, 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 ba. Maybe now I'm supposed to go through here? Maybe now. Yeah, this is the Class D holding thing. Maybe I gotta go over here. Maybe that's just where the game ends off at. Which is kind of sad. But yeah, this is all D class. I mean, the game is promising if it had more content. But I mean, like, good start. It's a good start. I think maybe I'm messing something up. DD. Tip sunlight is angled. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. But yes, it's missing content. Okay. Well, I don't know what to do. Hold up. Maybe I can actually like pull up the SCP Daybreak files. There we go. in the world? Dude, SCP explained.
You've been walking for days. Your body.
Bro. I love SCP explains. Literally would fall asleep to it, but we're not here for that. Okay. Window capture. Here we go. Wait. 1 second. Okay, so SCP Daybreak. You are one of us. It matters not whether you are civilians stumbling upon this. In your efforts to survive, you are not concerned, but we are not concerned if you count yourself a member of a rival organization trying to make sense of the madness and protect the ones you love. We welcome you if you are something more than human. If only you can forgive our... Wow. The administrator. Oh. Access SCP-001. Wait, is this like a choose your own adventure? What? Wait, does it tell us what's going on? No. Whoa, what? Updated 1,000 days ago. Cannot be contained. Survivors at SCP-001 event. Stationed within secure facilities are to remain in contact with one another. I think I remember watching a video about this. Personal attempt to reach Site 1. But there is no Site 1. Hey! You literally just came in here and I want to go. Okay. Bye, Dee. Okay, so SCP-001 is like the apocalypse. There is no Site 5. Site 19 by any... Oh. Site 19. Oh, okay. Spoiler alert. So, people of Site 5, I think they got turned into whatever. And, they essentially scripted out of the system. So that no one would remember Site 5 because of... I don't know what they did, but it's not Site 5 anymore. The O5 Council are to relay this information to the administrator. Survivors attempting to travel outdoors must fully cover their bodies in protective clothing, preferably several layers. Travel by foot should be limited as much as possible. Cities and man-made structures in general provide the greatest protection. Formerly wooded areas should be circumvented. Travel by air is preferable above all other methods. Are to be considered lost. Whoa. Compromised personnel are to be abandoned. Testing has revealed that SCP-001-A... Wait, what is this? Collective instances of SCP-001-A that are of formidable size are to be avoided at all costs. Conductive electrical weapons have proven partially effective at immobilizing instances. It may be used for self-defense. Incendiary weapons work as well. So SCP-001A is relatively safe to consume. This is only to be considered as a last resort in the absence of other options, as SCP-001A may reconstitute within the ew. To those of you with families or, God forbid, children, I'm deeply, deeply sorry. You must push on. Do not let their deaths be in vain. We do still have time. Humanity may still have a future. Come to Site 19. Dang, this is crazy. It's the designation given to the sun after the event on blank, resulting in 6.8 billion casualties within the first 24 hours. This event has been categorized as an XK Delta class solar singularity scenario. The SCP-001 effect does not seem to result from exposure to ultraviolet rays, but rather light in the visual spectrum. The effect is similarly present in moonlight. Upon contact with visible light produced by the sun, living organism liquefy at the point of contact, with the effect spreading until the entire organism is converted. Visually, this is reminiscent of melting wax. The time this takes is largely dependent on the level of exposure and size of the organism. Despite this restructuring, at no point do living organisms perish. Upon completion, these organisms take on gelatinous consistency. Motile organisms will attempt to orient themselves in a fashion reminiscent of their previous form to varying degrees of success. Oh my god. Yeah. Yep. This stuff is crazy. Audio lag. Access granted. What else? They blend. This does not cause any pain or distress. Chaotic decomplement will shift between a full to semi-liquid state. Will rise periodically from the mass for a short duration before deteriorating. Ugh. Apollon. Apollyon, my bad. Apollyon. They've just been sitting there the entire time, calling out to us, begging us to come outside. The noise drew in more of them. There's this one mass that I'm sure must have a few dozen people, and God knows how many animals rolling around inside of it. Ugh. This is crazy. One minute ago. I don't know what I'm watching right now. I wonder if that's okay. Hold up. Let me pull this up. In the meantime, I'm going to put this on a chunky paragraph so any of you guys can read this. Okay. So, I can partially show SCP Daybreak. Hour by hour. Oh yeah, this is what I watched.
SCP-5
SCP Explained. Okay, let me move this over. Wait, actually, hold up 1 minute. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, okay, well, you won't see all of it, but that's okay.
07 appears
This is SCP-001 When Day Breaks Tale Hour by Hour, and it is SCP Explained. Fire channel, go check them out. But I have seen partially this, so let's start from the beginning here.
suddenly crashing into Earth. But what happens when the destruction comes quietly and suddenly, with the dawning of a new day? Over the next 2, an hour later in New York City, the city that never sleeps
What
gets
happens?
a rude awakening. No one can be sure when exactly the chaos broke out, but all of a sudden, people in their little apartments wake up to the sound of
Yeah.
masses of other people calling
For help, yeah, so essentially they got
out
hit
for
by the
help,
sun.
of the
If
thunderous
the sun is
footsteps
out,
of
it looks
crowds
like the sun
tearing
is
through
out.
the streets,
And so
then
now
of a strange
they
gurgling
turned into
sound that
liquid
replaces the
people.
bedlam. A young woman throws open her
What's
in
this?
Canberra, Australia. A group of college students is
Oh,
camping
no.
in the wilderness, while the United States is waking up to a horror show. They are sleeping soundly in their tents beneath
Wouldn't they
the
all
light
be
of
hit by this thing? Okay, so
the moon.
wait, what was I talking about? Sorry. Yeah, the moon. Oh yeah, the light beneath the moon. Yeah, they would be affected because of the moon. It's literally just reflect light of the sun.
Well, except for one of them, who had decided to take his sleeping bag outside and sleep under the stars. That would have been a lovely idea, except for the fact that all sunlight,
See,
including that
literally
reflected
just said
off the
that.
moon,
Literally.
has become
Oh.
quite destructive to the human
Oh, he
body.
dead.
To all
Bro.
living things, in fact.
Holy
His melted
crap.
form sloshes around inside the sleeping bag, trying to regain some semblance of its original shape. Inside their tent, his friends are still themselves, shielded remarkably well from the light by the thick canvas.
Using the
That is
tent?
until one of them gets up to go to the bathroom and unzips the front of the tent. His mouth is already useless by the time he thinks to scream, and the moonlight floods inside and covers the group in a silvery glow.
So the
It doesn't
moonlight
take
is really
long
that
for them
bad?
to meet the same fate as their friend outside,
That's
melting
crazy.
together into one massive entity.
That's very
They had
unfortunate.
hoped this camping trip would bring them closer together.
Well, yep, now they're
and,
close together.
well, it did. Hour 4. Meanwhile, a speleologist is deep in the bowels of a cave in Tianshan that she has been studying, completely unaware of the terrors of the surface.
Oh, that's convenient.
She's taking samples, dictating notes to her research assistant, and keeping an eye out for bats, when suddenly, she receives a communication from one of the members of her research team up above. The technology they use only allows for short text messages that can be transmitted through the layers
Uh-oh.
of soil and rock all around. But this warning needs only a few words. Don't come up. Not safe. The
Uh-oh.
words send a chill up her spine. What could possibly be happening that's more dangerous than being down here? She
Yep.
writes back.
That's
asking
crazy.
for
I don't remember that
clarification,
part.
But receives none. Through the dark tunnels illuminated only by a few
Uh-oh.
headlamps,
Well,
she
they definitely
thinks
got
she can
pooped
hear
on.
the echo of a scream. Hour 5. Those that are still safe and have managed to hold on to their identities and forms have noticed yet another threat in addition to whatever the light
Oh.
is doing. All around the world, planes are dropping from the
crashing?
sky.
Okay, that doesn't make sense though, because they literally said that you should travel by sky on that one website. SCP fan website. I don't even know. They said that you should travel by sky and not by foot. But then again, how many pilots are covered head to toe with stuff?
Their pilots and
Not
crews
many.
transformed into
yeah,
something incapable
exactly.
of flying an aircraft. Airplanes that
But
were
the thing
en
is, how do
route to
you
their
stop
various
this from happening?
destinations,
Other than hiding
thousands of
from the
them
light.
going in every direction imaginable,
Also, when you get, like,
are now
deficient
plummeting
in
towards the
vitamins.
ground, crashing into the ocean, or in some especially unlucky cases,
Dang.
landing on buildings that still have survivors inside. It's a
Okay,
truly
so what is
brutal
the
bit of
SCP
irony
doing?
to escape the sun's terrible rays and find some small sanctuary,
Who are these
only to have an
people?
airplane fall out of the sky
Is this like the
and destroy
Omega
it all.
05?
Hour 6.
Omega 5? Is
Over
that
at
what
the
they call
SCP
themselves?
Foundation, everyone is on high alert, trying to categorize what is happening and find a way to stop it. But how do you
Categorize?
contain an anomaly?
Bro, I
when
think that thing is
anomaly
dead.
is the sun itself. In the meantime, the O5 Council retreats to a specialized underground bunker
Oh, yeah, this is
constructed
05.
especially for this kind of dire
Okay.
scenario.
Scoot through.
SCP-999 oozes frantically around its site, hugging and nuzzling anyone it can get close to.
SCP-999.
It doesn't fully understand what is going on, but it can tell that everyone is quite upset and frightened by
Uh-oh.
something,
Here's
and
Peanut.
it wants to help them feel better. Other anomalies
What's
have a
Peanut
less charitable approach.
So what is going on? So the news-
SCP-173 takes advantage of
Bro
the
tries
chaos
to
to
shoot
escape
the sun with
containment,
a
snapping a few necks on its way
wonder
out
weapon
just for fun.
from-
After all,
No,
everyone's
that's
eyes are
literally a wonder
otherwise
weapon from
occupied,
COD.
because
And
it is not
then
made from any organic material. It is
people
immune
are
to the effects of the
hiding
sun
still
and makes its
in
way
bunkers,
outside
and
to
then
explore
they go
the
crazy.
pandemonium. Research staff pass by SCP-682's containment chamber can
Dang.
hear the giant beast chuckling to itself, a sickening, choking sound as it laughs at the fall of humanity. Finally,
is that thing okay?
it sighs. One scientist peeking through the observation window, a bit of
Who's
unease
this?
creeps into his voice. "No!" shouts a passing guard. "It's what's trying to get in." God, I have the worst timing. 507 groans. Hour 7. Back in the realm of
Who is
civilians,
507?
Newscast the hall. Images. Whoa, where's the fire? He asks, taking in the hysteria around him. Did something get out? A bit of unease creeps into Vision personality, forces his usual bright smile, staring down the barrel of the camera with barely concealed tears in his eyes. He can't let his smile crack, can't let himself break down. If he lets himself cry, really cry, he's scared he won't be able to stop. Please,
Daybreak is
remain
crazy.
calm. He reads off the teleprompter as a production assistant sobs into
Oh,
the shoulder
bro got
of the
turned
camera
into slush.
operator.
But yeah, essentially that's whole ordeal. I wonder if they figured anything out. Oh, yeah, that guy's dead. What is this?
Of people melding together, ropey tentacles flailing and grasping for more
Dang, this is,
bodies to
like,
add to its
crazy.
mass. He fires an array of bullets into the thing, but they are absorbed into its surface.
Yeah, I don't
swallowed
think
up
any
in the
firepower
side.
would
He
do
searches
anything
for
to
weak
a mass
points,
like that.
For eyes, a heart, anything he can target. But he
I
can't
think
spot anything vulnerable.
the way
But he's not deterred. He'll try
go-
fire next. He lights a homemade Molotov
said
cocktail and
electric,
hurls it at
right?
the beast, waiting for it to ignite
You
and
would
listening for the
expect it
sound
would
of its
freak that
painful
out by now.
cries. But
But then
nothing
again, there's
comes.
probably no power.
The cocktail explodes and nearby debris catches on fire, but
see.
the ball of flesh doesn't react.
Yeah, they
It
do
just
not.
continues to advance, holding the
this?
grenade out in front of him. Eyes on the prize, there is nothing but the mission now, the chance to be a hero. He is so singularly focused on his task that he doesn't notice a tentacle snaking
Dang, he
along
got-
the ground toward him until it
got
loops
got.
around his feet, flipping him over until he's upside down. The force of the movement knocks his helmet loose, and it falls to the ground.
Oh,
He moves
he's
to shield his face
exposed.
with his hands, but it's useless. The sunlight has already found him. He is already changing, becoming one with the very thing he promised
Okay,
to
so
destroy.
he does have,
stares
like,
up at the
armor.
mass with reverence, just before his eyes drop out of his head and reaches his hands, or even worse. Surviving leaders of various countries, shivering in their bunkers and dances, they attempt to nuke the sun. It's irrational and it's
What?
ineffective, of course, but it's the last gasp of a species hurtling towards extinction. One final attempt to bring it all to an end before it's all truly over.
What is the
Hour
nuke going to do to
24.
the sun?
And as
The
the
sun
dust
is essentially a
clears,
nuke times
becomes
like a million,
completely apparent
billion,
the
thousand,
old world
trillion
is dead, and a
times
new world, for better
pi.
or for much, much worse, is born. Nothing will ever be the same again. Now go check out SCP-001 when Daybreak's Dr. Bright.
Yeah, well, that's crazy. I'm telling you, that is wild. Actually wild. Daybreak Bro, they should add that as a event in SCPSL. Yo, Daybreak, you can't go out to the surface, so how do you win? You kill the SCPs. And how do you spawn in? You spawn in as facility guards. Now that's a fire event right there. Just kidding. Oh my god, though. That's terrible. Oh, sorry. I wonder what I... Whoa, can 049 cure the pestilence in SCP-3008? Oh, I think I already watched that. But I definitely watched something that, like, it wasn't the hour by hour one. Whoa, my stream is up there. But it went through something. Yeah, I don't know if the doctor will find a cure for that. You know, this stuff is really cool. I wonder how they do some of this SCP. This person. Whoa. Oh, wow. It's been a few years. It looks like they kind of like Alert World. Are they still making stuff? Ronald Oh, God. I haven't had McDonald's in like months. What's this? Oh, SCP. Oh, this is cool. SCP released.
Outside.
The one anomaly where hiding under your blankets can actually save you. Real. People outside, bruh. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna end the stream here, unless I can think of anything else to do. But we already learned about SCP Daybreak. And I'm gonna uninstall this guy. But yeah. Wait, how's that 10 gigabytes? I definitely missed something. Holy. But that's okay. Been playing some SCP Secret Lab. I've actually been playing it on Twitch. I haven't been on Twitch in like God knows for how long. But I'm finally back. Oh, here's my friend. But yes, I am streaming on Twitch sometimes. I did earlier. Yeah, my Twitch channel is doodlebug_54. So it just has an underscore between doodlebug and 54. And I want to do some SCP stuff there. Because people will be crazy and I don't want that on my YouTube channel, that's for sure. Anyways, I'm going to head on out. My cat wants out too, but she needs to stay in. So, I'm going to, I don't know, put on a movie or something. But yeah, thank you to those that tuned in. Appreciate it. And go check out more SCP stuff if you'd like. Okay, well, see you. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. That was the wrong scene. See ya. Bye.